Hey guys, it's McGann with yet another Disney Theory video. Ever since Moana hit Netflix, it's been on in my baby's room almost 24/7. He loves that lady. Not that I don't love her too. I've even got the 17-inch limited edition doll form of Moana like 10 feet away from my desk. But while seeing Moana over and over and over and over and over again, something occurred to me. Why does the highly powerful heart of Te Fiti show no signs of any real power in this entire movie? It glows some of the time and kind of has this glow-in-the-dark tint to it at other times, but overall it might as well have been a painted rock. If the heart creates life, why in the world didn't Grandma Tala use that to fix the issues with the coconuts? Just a few taps from that magic stone and the island should have been brimming with fish and fruits, right? And before you start a comment war, the heart obviously doesn't require a god's power to wield it, otherwise Maui wouldn't have taken it for a gift to humanity. And for that matter, the demonic coconut guys wouldn't have been very keen on the heart either. So, being that the movie classified them as monsters and not gods or demigods, and the ocean literally handed the heart to Moana, that means that the power should come to whoever holds the stone. I have to admit, I didn't think I was going to crack this plot hole, but then Miss Kyrie had an answer for me. By the way, Kyrie is responsible for a few of the theories on this channel. She came up with the Monica theory, a lot of the Steven Universe theories, and she gave me the cornerstone of my Coraline theories. Anyways, as to Moana, Kai pointed out that the heart of Te Fiti gave Grandma Tala an extended life. If we look around the island, there are quite a few older residents at the beginning of the movie, but no one seems as old and bent as Tala once Moana is grown. So either Tala has way outlived the life expectancy of an islander, or everyone else her age is too old and sickly to go outside. Either is really possible, and both of those scenarios can be justified by Tala's possession of the heart. Where Tala should have been dead or too frail to continue her normal lifestyle, the heart of Te Fiti made her stronger. It put new life in her old body and kept her going for years longer than any of her neighbors. Tala is still full of vitality as she dances with Moana and in the ocean. Yet, seconds after Tala gives Moana the heart back and introduces her to the ocean, she can barely move. Tala stands strong and puts on a good show for Moana, but as she sits down, she shudders. The pain of her age is immediately setting in without the power of the heart, and Tala gives out a sigh of bittersweet relief, knowing that she's done what needed to be done for the good of her people. She's traded her life so that Moana can go on a quest to return the heart of Te Fiti and restore balance to the islands. Tala is the true hero of this story, and not just in the moment of her death, but also when her spirit comes to Moana to encourage her to continue. Now, Kyrie does have a part 2 for this theory. She said that the heart also created a love of the ocean in Moana. When the movie opens up and Moana is just a teeny tiny toddler, she does wander over to the ocean, but she's really not all that interested in the water. She gets close to the ocean to inspect the conch shell that's at the edge of the beach, stop to help the baby sea turtle get past the hungry birds, then she goes back after the shell. She was exploring her surroundings, but not fixated on the water. It was only at this point that the water started to interact with Moana, where it moved back the waves to offer her more shells and then gave her the heart. Hey, to be fair, if I was a kid and some mysterious ocean force gave me something shiny, I would remember that and want to explore it more too. But it wasn't until the ocean lured Moana into the water and handed her the heart that Moana shows a severe obsession with getting back to the ocean. So the power of creation strikes again, but that's not all. Film Theory made a great video about Moana being a god, but I think they had the wrong idea. Moana isn't thriving through impossible odds in the film because she's a demigod. It's because she has the heart of Te Fiti. When Moana jumps hundreds of feet down into the realm of monsters, she then has to pass through the ocean. Now, in a jump like this, not only would the surface of the ocean act like pure concrete for the person jumping into it, but there's no way that Moana could hold her breath long enough to get through the water portion of the gateway. Yet she does. And not only that, but then she bounces off of Maui and then falls down a cliff, hitting a ton of rocks on the way. After that, a random monster nabs Moana by the leg and ultimately drops her from another distance that should have killed her from the impact. Yet Moana doesn't even get a bruise. Similarly, Crabman, and yes, I'm going to call him Crabman because I cannot pronounce that name, dyslexia for the nope. But Crabman drops Moana maybe, 30 feet straight down? And Moana again doesn't get a single injury. That's because the heart of Te Fiti, with its power to create life, gave Moana the ability to keep her life and her perfect health for as long as she had the stone. This becomes evident again when Moana goes to face off against Te Kā. Heihei gives the heart back to Moana seconds before Te Kā flips Moana's boat. Moana should have been boiled alive right there. Also, an interesting detail here, when Moana gives the heart of Te Fiti back to the ocean, that's when Spirit Tala appears. Shortly after that, when Moana tells the ocean to let her come to me, referring to Te Kā, the ocean listens. And while that could be taken as a godlike power, remember, folklore says that Maui's brother is the god of the ocean, so they're all working on the same team here to restore the heart. The ocean has no reason not to honor Moana's request. Finally, Moana is obviously holding the glowing heart of Te Fiti when she rubs foreheads with Te Kā and returns the heart to her chest that's so hot. You can see the steam coming off of it, but she doesn't get burned because the heart was protecting Moana's life. So the heart was working all along. It just works in a subtle way, without a lot of flash and pizzazz, not unlike the process of making an island or a tree or any type of life. Yeah, I might be overthinking it, but that's literally my job. Well, that's all I have for now, but this video's not quite over yet. We're expanding, so I have to plug our other channels. Total, we have The Fangirl, dealing primarily with movies and shows, Say Halo Goodbye Gaming, and The Fanily Family Vlogs. Links are in the description, and we would love to see you at all three channels. Okay, I think that's it. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed enough to like, subscribe, and share this video. We have tons of material across our various channels that you are fully encouraged to go check out. And if somehow you can't get enough of me, please connect with me on Instagram at Say Halo Goodbye or Twitter at @the_Fanily.